Segment 2. Characteristics of living things. Before watching Characteristics of Living Things, think about this. How do you think scientists define life?
Life. It is all around us, taking on every size, shape, and color imaginable. But what defines life? What could two such different organisms, bison and prairie grass, possibly have in common? It's a difficult question to tackle, so we start with what we know. A physiological understanding of what animals need to live and thrive. Humans and other animals have basic needs, such as eating, breathing, and growing. So, in fact, do all living things. Animals, plants, fungi, algae, bacteria, and protozoa are defined as living because they can perform the functions or processes necessary for life. There are 7 key life processes: movement, sensitivity, respiration, nutrition, growth, excretion, and reproduction. All living things have the ability to move. Even plants, which appear motionless, are active. Sensitivity is the ability to respond to external conditions. Green plants respond to the sunlight and grow toward it. When bright lights are shined into human eyes, we respond by blinking. These responses can be critical. When a moth hears the sound of a bat, it will adjust its flight to avoid becoming a midnight snack. Respiration is the ability to exchange gases with the environment. For humans and other animals, this involves breathing in oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide. All organisms need nutrients. For example, green plants use photosynthesis to produce their own food. All other organisms must find their nutrition from outside sources. Living things are always growing. They reproduce either asexually, such as when a simple microbe divides into 2 sections, or sexually, which takes place when an egg cell from a female and a sperm cell from a male come together. All organisms create waste products that must be excreted. Without this function, harmful byproducts and potentially toxic substances could build up, threatening the survival of the organism. Here, the mother shrike cleans up the waste of her brood. The ability to perform all these functions is one way to separate living things from non-living things. All living things also depend on their environment. The better adapted they are to their surroundings, the greater their likelihood of survival. Living organisms have been found in the highest levels of the atmosphere and the most remote depths of the ocean. This is an air-breathing mammal out of his element. He is a diver who has trained his body to go deeper than 122 meters on a single lungful of air. Although many scientists now believe that all life actually began in the ocean, humans have developed adaptations to live on the land. So this mammal is headed back to the surface. Unlike humans, some air-breathing mammals thrive in this ocean realm. The Atlantic bottlenose dolphin can hold its breath for up to 8 minutes and dive to depths of such great pressure that a human's ribcage would be crushed immediately. Dolphins have a specially adapted collapsible ribcage that enables them to withstand the tremendous underwater pressure. All organisms have developed structures that help ensure their survival. Humans have developed one of the most sophisticated instruments in nature, the human hand. It contains more moving parts controlled by more muscles than any other structure in the body. As a result, the hand can perform an enormous variety of movements. The human hand is capable of both brute force and incredible finesse. It has the capacity to perform many tasks, from throwing a curveball to playing an instrument in an orchestra.
Now that you've seen characteristics of living things, talk about this. What are the 7 processes all living things must have?